now like to invite Honorable Justice Mr. A.K. Sikri, sir, to initiate the book release.
So I have to simply do this or say something?
Sir, if, I think you wrote the foreword, please, sir, say something about the book.
Okay, I would only say this, that this is a wonderful venture which Dr. Tabrez Ahmad, along with Dr. Pathan and Dr. Gagandeep Kaur, who are the editors of this book. And as the title itself suggests, Emerging Dimensions of Cyber Law and IPR Issues and Challenges in 21st Century. We know it that as far as cyber law is concerned, it is developing fast. With as there is a scientific improvement or I would say advancement insofar as technology is concerned, along with that, it is throwing challenge to so many issues, because normally laws are which are within some boundaries. Any country, if India is making laws or Sri Lanka is making law, naturally the laws are not having transcendental. They can't across. A Sri Lankan law is not applicable in India, and vice versa. Indian law cannot be enforced in Sri Lanka. But the uniqueness of these, as far as cyber activities is concerned, that they don't have any boundaries. So today, if say Amazon, I'm just giving an example of a marketplace. Amazon is the marketplace, or eBay in America. So sitting in India, I can place my order there, and I can purchase the thing. Likewise, banking. Sitting anywhere in the world, if I have an account, and I can do my banking transactions online. Now we are sitting here and doing this. Today's function is going on where Dr. Salim, Justice Salim is sitting in Sri Lanka. I am sitting in Delhi. There are many participants who are from not only from various cities in India, but from outside also. So that is where now the cyber laws, the beauty or uniqueness of cyber laws come into. That the first question which arises is that if some say cyber crimes, if I may say so, has taken place, then where the crime was committed, which is the place, which law would be applicable, which country can. So this is some of the issues, because we are at book release function. So I don't have to say much about the cyber laws, but these are some of the issues which are arising, and they have cross-border ramifications. Same thing is with IPR issues. Now, IPR, I remember very interestingly, as far as intellectual property is concerned, speaking from my personal this thing, as a lawyer, I had hardly done cases in the intellectual property field, because my specialization was arbitration, constitutional matters, and labor and service matters. But thanks to our Delhi High Court, because Delhi High Court has the original jurisdiction, and Delhi High Court is today a place where, as far as IPR cases are concerned, 60 to 70% of India litigation all over India that lands up in Delhi High Court. So we get the opportunity to decide complex and very difficult and very interesting issues. So, but as sitting as a judge on the original side of Delhi High Court, which I sat from time to time when the roster changes so many, so I could learn a lot about, and I became fascinated about as far as IPR is concerned. And but tell me, I may say so here, that because I'm a person who was a totally novice when he started sitting, and I could, maybe I don't know what was the reason, gave certain judgments which were thought that they are path-breaking judgments. And there's an association called MIPA, Management of Intellectual Property Association, which has it, I think, headquarters in London or in Hong Kong, etc., but it's a world-wide organization, and they choose 50 most influential person who have impacted the growth of intellectual property. And in the year 2007, my name was there in that list. I was myself amazed, along with the Chief Justice of United States at that time. They were in that list of 50%. There were 7 judges, because it's not that those who are only judges will be in that list. But what I'm telling you is another thing, that of course in those times, 2006 or 7, the intellectual property issues were more of trademark violations, etc., or copyright violation. But over a period of time, that has also changed. Today, the issues, and particularly in your designs and or more than that, patents, and that is one. And second thing which has become important is because of liberalization of the economies, and particularly liberalization and globalization of when the India also ushered into this in the early 1990s, 1991 or so. And therefore, with that, there are so many collaborations which are taking place when FDI comes in the form of not only capital but technology also. But with that technology, IPR issues are again taking place, because if the dispute arises about a technology which was given only on license basis, but then the partner or contract in a contract has started violating that. I have seen those kinds of issues which have arisen over a period of time. So IPR issues are also now today having cross-border ramifications. And so therefore, what I'm only trying to say is that the emerging challenges